Well, all right, everybody, it's time to take a look at what's trending on social media right now. We're talking Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I myself have got a Vero. It's very new, but it's on the up and coming. And if you take a look to my right here, I've got my man Robert Finnerty right here.
What's
and
going
Rob,
on?
I had a question for you, sir.
Okay, shoot.
All right, have you ever been walking down the street, maybe at the beach? I know you love going to the beach.
Yep.
You look down, there's a $5, $10, maybe $20 bill. You ever seen that?
That's funny. Once I found in some seaweed on the beach, $20 bill.
Really? My personal experience, I found a $100 bill, bought a Zune.
Wow.
Waste of money.
Right.
But anyways, that has nothing on what I'm about to show you right now. So let's take a look at this first story that we've got. You see this right here? It's money on the ground. Apparently the back door of a Brinks truck swaying wide open, spilling $20 bills all over a highway. This happened near Indianapolis during rush hour yesterday evening. Authorities say that truck dropped about $600,000 worth of 20s that was just cruising along. So talk about a bad day at the office.
That's
am I right?
crazy. Jeez.
And in case you were wondering, Brinks wants that money back. Anyone that was lucky enough to snag a few of those 20s, which several people actually did, they'll have to give it back or they could be facing theft charges. But police are going to play it a little easy. They're going to give them, if those people give the money back, there'll be no questions asked and there will be no charges filed.
No charges? Just bring the money back?
No charges filed. But yeah, it's great. And on to our next trending story. Police in Toronto have a mystery on their hands. I'm about to show you a picture and you'll know exactly why. You see this right here? This is a car and it's dangling from a bridge over a busy highway in the Canadian city of Toronto. First, police thought it was a part of a movie shoot, but there were actually no permits issued, so obviously that raised a ton of red flags. But I'm about to show you right now. Take a look what they did. Boom. They cut that car down. They were trying to figure out how it got there. The guy who first called 911 about it said that the universities are actually getting out for summer already, and it's not unusual to see pranks, elaborate pranks like this from graduating students. So maybe that's like an explanation, but who knows? I graduated school. I didn't do anything that crazy, but you know, it is what it is. Kudos to them. And lastly, first, little Sebastian, now rest in peace, Winston. This 24-year-old miniature horse was the ambassador for the Kentucky Derby Museum. For several years, he appeared at charitable events and even helped the Churchill Downs pick the winner of the Derby ahead of the race. Little Sebastian, Winston, rest in peace. That's all I've got for you right now, but as you know, social never sleeps, so I'll have more for you in the next hour. Well, hey everybody, it's time to take a look at what's trending on social media this morning. We're talking Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat maybe. I don't know, I like it a lot. But let me ask you a question. Have you ever been strolling down the street, look down, and lo and behold, $5, $10, $20 bill, nothing big. Well, guess what? That has nothing on what I'm about to show you. Take a look at this. You see this right here on the ground? This is money, $20 bills. Apparently the back door of a Brinks truck swaying wide open, spilling $20 bills all over the highway. This happened near Indianapolis during rush hour yesterday afternoon. Authorities say that truck dropped about $600,000 worth of 20s as it was cruising along. So talk about a rough day at the office, am I right? And in case you were wondering, Brinks wants that money back. Anyone that was lucky enough to snag a few of those 20s, which several people actually did, they'll have to give it back or they could be facing theft charges. Police are going to play it easy though. If those people just give the money back, there'll be no questions asked and no charges filed. And on to our next trending story, we're going to Toronto. Police there have a mystery on their hands, and I'm going to show you why. Take a look. You see this car right here? It's dangling from a busy bridge near a highway, or it's dangling from a busy highway in the Canadian city of Toronto. At first, police thought it was part of a movie shoot, but there wasn't any permits issued, so obviously that raised a ton of red flags. But check it out, they got to it really quickly, they cut it down, and now they're trying to figure out how it got there. The guy who first called 911 about it said, this is the time of year when universities let out for the summer, and it's actually not that unusual to see elaborate pranks from graduating students. So maybe an explanation, maybe not, I don't know. I graduated from college and I couldn't think of anything remotely that funny. So let's move on to our next story. Lastly, first little Sebastian, now this. Rest in peace to Winston. This 24-year-old miniature horse was the ambassador for the Kentucky Derby Museum for several years, appearing at charitable events and even helping Churchill Downs pick the winner of the Derby ahead of the race. Rest in peace to Winston, you will be missed. But that's all I've got for you right now, but as you know, social never sleeps, it's forever awake, and I'll have more for you in the next hour.